Stories new at 6. Embattled Dolton Mayor Tiffany Henyard is mounting a re-election bid. Henyard made the announcement in a post on her Facebook.
Setting the stage for what is sure to be a contentious political showdown. Will her opponent take advantage of the situation, or can she persuade the public to give her another term? Keep checking back. Mayor Tiffany Henyard has hinted at a new board endorsement, but the names are still unknown as an FBI investigation hangs over her term. Henyard says she is supporting a new board, but has not yet revealed who they are, promising to name them later this month. In the face of growing criticism, this audacious action has everyone wondering what she will do next and whether this bet will be profitable. The tension is increasing. A turkey giveaway event descended into chaos when an employee of Dolton Mayor Tiffany Henyard was accused of stealing turkeys and hams. When police tried to step in, the mayor's boyfriend, Sel, took over as if he was in charge, and officers stood by, questioning their authority and priorities. The situation worsened when accusations surfaced about mishandling the accused. What actually transpired behind the scenes, and why was the camel permitted to act? Beyond his position and the future plans for those concerned, stay tuned for the most recent information on. This is a developing dispute. Hello everyone, I'm Olivia. If you enjoyed dissecting the mess, you're in the right place. Don't miss a second of the action by clicking the subscribe button. Welcome to Red Rumbles, where chaos meets clarity and drama takes center stage. Today, we're breaking down one of the most outrageous political spectacles you'll hear about straight from Dolton, Illinois. Activate notifications and share your thoughts in the comments section. Together, we can navigate the confusion and get to the core of the matter. In an effort to share Christmas pleasure among residents, Mayor Tiffany Henyard planned to give away Thanksgiving turkeys as a goodwill gesture. The event began at Dolton. The mayor was seen preparing to lead a heartwarming community event in the parking lot as she handed out frozen turkeys and hams to residents while wearing a chic fleecy coat. However, as the crowd grew and the turkeys were distributed, attention turned to missing hams and turkeys, along with rumors that a Thornton Township employee might have taken more than his fair share. What began as a community service quickly devolved into a dramatic standoff that had little to do with Thanksgiving as tensions to address the accusations made against the township employee rose. Police officers intervened. The man was seen in handcuffs by witnesses, presumably for trying to bring additional hams or turkeys. An arrest that ought to have been simple turned into anything but. Cameras showed that Sel, the mayor of Henyard's boyfriend, Camel, neither a police officer nor an official in any position, took charge of the situation. At one point, Sel gestured to officers to wait as he handled the man as though he were running the show. The presence of law enforcement officers at the event soon came under scrutiny because officers seemed to follow Camel's instructions rather than asserting their authority, which resulted in widespread criticism about. Does the Dolton Police Department enforce the law or serve as the mayor's and her inner circle's personal security? Mayor Henyard has come under fire from certain locals for allegedly fusing his personal interests with his public job. Despite being known as Mayor Henyard's boyfriend, the video from this event that showed Sel acting like he was a member of the police force only strengthened the accusations. Who is Cal, and why does he control the police? His actions at the turkey giveaway indicate that he feels his influence extends far beyond that of a supportive partner. With the cameras rolling, Sel assumed a position of authority. As bystanders documented the chaos as it happened, attempts were made to block their cameras, and his hands-on involvement and the police's apparent deference to him left many doubting the legitimacy of the entire event. He was leading officers and controlling a situation in which he had no official role. The attempt to obstruct transparency stood in stark contrast to the event's intended purpose, which was a charity giveaway meant to foster goodwill, and instead of addressing the situation, one of Henyard's associates actively tried to cover the lenses, urging people to stop filming. This act only fueled suspicions that something inappropriate was taking place. Many were left wondering whether the township employee was taken to the police station, where, according to sources, he was placed in an interrogation room but was ultimately not charged with any crime. This development raised even more concerns about the process's integrity because the mayor's team was so desperate to hide after the dramatic arrest. The police seemed uninterested in pursuing the matter, stating that the incident ended without formal charges being filed, further complicating an already complicated situation. Sal reportedly continued his involvement at the station, entering the interrogation room himself, while the man expressed a desire to press charges for the treatment he received. An isolated incident for the administration of Mayor Henyard. Critics have accused her of using the Dolton Police Department as her personal security service, and her term has been characterized by a number of dubious judgments and accusations of poor management. An accusation that spreads each time such instances take place, from claims of squandering township finances to disagreements about her leadership style. The Thanksgiving turkey fiasco only serves to add to an already long list of scandals. Throughout her tenure in office, Henyard has encountered persistent criticism. The events of November 23rd provided just another illustration of her administration's difficulties with openness and responsibility. The reaction of the community to the episode has been a mixture of humor, disbelief, and frustration. Social media was immediately flooded with comments from locals who were upset over what they perceived to be the abuse of power. Some people thought the scenario was hilarious, pointing out the ridiculousness of Sal's self-appointed position and the claims of missing hams and turkeys.
Henyard's landlord showed up here to see her tenant in person after she says Henyard has been dodging both her and rent payments for months.
However, many locals have deeper concerns underlying the fun. This episode highlights a bigger problem with Dolton's governance, as the boundaries between public service and private interest appear to be becoming more hazy, prompting residents to question the true intentions of their elected leaders. Although a lot of people have made fun of Sal's 1-8 cop shtick and the incident's bizarre nature and its serious ramifications, the incident raises serious concerns about the integrity of local law enforcement and the duties of public officials. If police officers are observed yielding to a civilian with no formal authority, what does that say about the power dynamics in Dolton? Additionally, if public giveaways are tainted by claims of theft and secrecy, how can citizens trust their leaders to handle more important issues? This is more than simply a tale of a Thanksgiving party gone bad. It's a reflection of a larger issue with Dolton's leadership, where it's difficult to tell where official responsibilities and personal goals begin and finish. Critics contend that the mayor's administration has fostered a system where personal associates are promoted to influential positions regardless of their qualifications by putting loyalty over skill. A clear reminder of the repercussions of such an approach is provided by the events of November 23rd. The township employee involved in the arrest has reportedly stated plans to pursue legal action, which could lead to additional inquiries into the mayor's actions and the function of the Dolton Police Department. As a result of this incident, the Mayor Henyard administration is expected to come under even greater scrutiny. More accountability and openness are already being demanded by locals and political opponents. This Thanksgiving fiasco provides a lesson in what may go wrong when personal interests take precedence over public service for leaders' trust, but it is unclear if this episode acts as a wake-up call for leadership or rather becomes another chapter in a lengthy history of scandal. Significant occurrences like this, where authority is abused and openness is substituted with concealment, only undermine that trust. Dolton's residents deserve better. They work with leaders who prioritize the needs of the community over their own and who seek to rebuild trust in local government. Whether or not Mayor Henyard can meet that challenge will depend on how she responds to the fallout from this incident. Stories like these serve as a reminder of how crucial it is to hold elected officials responsible. Remember to subscribe and enable notifications to receive the most recent news, drama, and more. Share your thoughts about this scenario in the comments section. Was this a straightforward miscommunication, or does it indicate a more serious problem in Dolton? We'll talk more when the time comes.